This week on Lil and Jake, we are cutting the roof off our Landcruiser and installing what has to be the best modification you can make to a Toyota troop carrier, a roof conversion.
This is so cool.
So stick around as we show you exactly how this install goes down. And if you make it to the end, we'll be putting together some of the final pieces of our 78 series. So buckle up, you're watching Lil and Jake. Whoa, Melbourne traffic. Come on, Troopy. Welcome to the video, guys. It's a big one in Lil and Jake's life today. I am on my way to Alucab, well, the Alucab Australia headquarters, I guess you would call it, and we're about to get the chop topped off the Troopy. You heard me, the chop topped off. Yeah, no, the top chopped off the Troopy. I'm sorry, Melbourne traffic is a lot for a little Tasmanian boy. There's a lot to look at right now. I'm frothing, I'm so excited. It's gonna be a few days work. It's not something that's gonna happen overnight. Luckily, Alucab has agreed to let me, I don't know if they're gonna let me help, but at least let me film, which is wicked. So that means you guys get to see exactly how this is done. Now, this can be DIY'd at home, but it also needs to be engineered and all that kind of stuff. But Alucab will sell you a conversion so you can do it on your own if you really wanted to. But I'm guessing by the fact that most people get it done professionally, it's probably a bit tricky and you probably need a fair few people to help you lift the roof on. But regardless, we don't know that yet. It's horrific weather, classic Melbourne, and I'm so excited. Here we are, guys. Alucab. That looks pretty cool. New building as well. Alrighty, people. This is possibly the most exciting mod yet to our old troop carrier, the roof conversion. And if you've never heard of Alucab, they are the OG of troopy pops. And this place we're in today is the new Alucab headquarters in Melbourne. So I just pull these off. So we've only got a few days to do this conversion, as we need to be in Sydney for a special appointment very soon. So there's no time to waste, and we're ripping into it, pulling out all the interior that's in the way.
Looks like a bee's nest, doesn't it? Looks weird.
You can see here, I'm pulling some seats out of the back. They're our new ones, but we'll fill you in on them later on. And in what feels like no time at all, we're ready to start cutting off the roof.
This is the nerve-wracking part. Oh, where you set your camera up and the scissor lift. Do you know what I should have done? I should have stood on the roof. Oh, it'll bend if I do that. Wow. It's like a big bass drum. Oh well. Time to cut it off. This is hands down one of the scariest moments of any troopy owner's ownership, cutting the roof off your troopy.
Ah, this is the tool.
That is
So don't put your finger in there.
yeah,
And we're into it. It's funny how I thought the process of cutting this thing off would be massive, but really, a Landcruiser is just like a can of baked beans. Easy to open if you have the right tools, and makes you really gassy.
We're halfway through the cut now. All right, now I'm gonna cut this side. Wish me luck.
So what you want to do, give you a quick rundown with the blade, right? So when you're cutting, have the line, you can see that's where the point is. So just kind of run that like just under that line.
Like there.
Yeah.
So, if you're a professional and you're looking at doing roof conversions, here's a good tip. Lure the customer in with the excitement of cutting their own roof. Then, if they stuff it up, it's not your fault. Also bonus, you don't have to cut it yourself.
But in all seriousness, chopping the roof was easy with this tool. Until just above the door, we ran into a problem. There's heaps of bog here.
Yeah, I've seen that quite a few times on troopies.
I was wondering where it'd be.
That's better than a lot of them I've seen.
It's so thick there. Because it cracked. I mean, we won't see that, but it cracked to there.
No, yeah.
But really, that's not a big problem, as the new roof will cover this part of the old roof. Old cars. Almost down to the gutter. We also found a bit above the windscreen as well, which I thought was a shame at the time.
You know these?
You got bog too. But really, how could it be the Bogmobile without a bit of bog on it? But it was finally cut through, ready to be ripped off. That's it, the last piece. The last melon. It's no roof.
Right, just so gently walking towards me.
Aha. Well, this is all right. Now this whole thing that I've done in here makes sense, you know? Now I can stand up, I've got my sink and welcome.
Welcome to your convertible.
Yeah. Well, now we got the fun part out of the way. It's time to unpack the new roof. So these bad boys are handmade in South Africa, then shipped over here, hence the huge amounts of packaging. And as you might see here, the conversion is black, and this wasn't planned. We had actually wanted to do a sandy colour, but unknowingly our troopy is what Toyota call sandy beige, not the famous sandy taupe we all know and love. And personally, I love this colour. But the real question is, how is black gonna look on this car? Here he comes.
Jake,
Yes?
have to smile when it's happening.
Oh, I'm excited. It's coming down. Oh, we're down. Sort of. We've got a little bit of a gap. You know what? I love the black now. It's on. It's really on. I think I actually really like the black. I think I like the black. I was hoping that the suspension in the back would come down a bit more. It has come down a little bit, but hopefully once the awning's on, the suspension might come down a little bit more. I want it to be low. This is so cool, isn't it? So good.
It's like this. Black.
Yeah. I better send a photo to Lil. There's heaps of room in here actually. I was worried about my tap not working. Works fine. Look at this. Pretty sick. Alrighty, so back with another day working on the troopy. And today was classic Melbourne weather. But before I could let the boys fully install the conversion, I really wanted to drive the Cruiser with no roof on. And to be honest, this was so much fun. I've always wanted a convertible. But as you might see, I'm talking to the camera here. And you might think, where is that footage? Show me that. Well, this is where it is, guys. The bottom of this icy cold river. Sadly, Droney McDroneface was lost to the land this week. And stupid me had been switching SD cards around and not removing any footage. So, unfortunately guys, from this point on, our main camera is down, losing most of the footage for the next few days. I'm really sorry people, so please bear with us as we try and piece the rest of the build together. Now, day 2 was the day we stuck the roof down. As you can see here, the roof isn't only just bolted down, it's glued on as well. So, a heap of Sikaflex type adhesive is applied to the underside of the tent before it's placed on for the final time. So once it goes on this time, there is no going back. I'm gonna get silicone all over me, I just know it. This is the last time, we hope. Oh, it's down. All right, I can lift this up.
Yep.
Lift with your back, save your knees. That's it. It's never coming off again. All right, so once she was stuck down in the proper position, a few clamps were placed on all 4 corners while the roof got bolted down, which was actually pretty hard and time consuming, as we have our fit out already installed, meaning it was super hard to get to the bolts on the driver's side. Lil made me lunch. Thanks, Lil.
Hi guys!
Hey, how you going? We're just having a quick break in the video to let you guys know that this time next week, next Saturday, I think it's the 12th to the 14th of August, we will
September.
September, that one. We will be at the Sydney Four-Wheel Drive and Adventure Show with the Troopy. So if you guys want to come and see the Troopy, it's going to be there.
Absolutely. We'll be there with bogged hats. We'll be there with our smiling faces.
Bells on.
Absolutely. So if you'd like to come and support us, if you'd like to come and meet us, then we would love to meet you guys.
It'd be nice to meet all you guys. We love seeing you guys at the show. It's so good.
Yeah. So come down, have a little chat, come and see the Troopy, and we will see you there next week from the 12th to the 14th of September. We can't wait.
Eastern Creek.
Now, as we reached day 3 of the conversion, it was time to start adding all of the little accessories. And if you remember from the start of the video, I picked up some new seats for the old girl. So these seats are from a 2024 Troopy, pretty much brand new. I picked these bad boys up on Marketplace for $450. Not bad if you ask me. And they bolted straight onto the existing rails I already had, which was absolutely perfect.
Lines up.
Both the girls came in on day 3 and started to pack everything away.
That's the last time you'll sit on that seat.
While Sammy and I got into installing the rest of the accessories. We put on an awning, a backrest in the tent, a shower tent, gave the car a vacuum, which was almost like a mod itself at this point. And really a whole lot of other gear that's been installed over the past few days was finished off.
What do you think of your new home? What do you think of your new home?
So I can tell everyone that I picked it up on the trailer. Guys, I just picked up our bull bar and rear bar. Here's the bull bar. Rear bar's on there for the Troopy. Got them both from the Cruiser company. So luckily I've got Tony and Deb's garage to work in because it's absolutely horrific weather today. So this seems pretty simple. This is the Cruiser company bull bar, obviously. And then the rear bar though, I think this might be quite complicated. I haven't had a look at it yet, so I'm excited to dive in, but we might just try and put on this bar first, because I think that's going to be easy. You know, sort of warm up with the easy stuff, and then we'll get into the hard stuff later.
So I'll have to apologise again for the missing footage, guys. The SD card is at the bottom of a river. However, it only took about 30 minutes to get this bull bar on.
She's on. I'm not undoing the tape yet. Gotta wait for the reveal. Wait for Lil to come home and then we'll pull the tape off, yeah? What do you think? Looks pretty good though.
So now, time to tackle the rear bar.
Oh my God. There's so many pieces, Tone.
For us to install this rear bar, we had to remove the old tow bar as well, which proved to be pretty difficult. But with a bit of persuasion, she came off and I pieced together the jigsaw puzzle that is the Cruiser Company rear bar. And I will say, I've seen plenty of bar work around, but never have I ever seen such a well-built rear bar in my life. And a huge thank you to Deb and Tony for letting me put this together in their front yard. You guys are lifesavers. Now, we cannot wait to show you guys around this car. It is really starting to become something.
Look at this. I'm standing up. How good is this, guys? Welcome to the Troopy. Now, I'm not going to give you a full tour yet because that's for next week's video, so that we can get our head around everything and how everything works before we try and give you guys a tour and show you like how it works, because there's a lot of stuff to figure out in here. And I can tell you right now, it's pretty freaking cool. Like, look how good this is. I can just chill. And then I sleep up here. Mad, hey? Absolutely mad. But regardless, anyway, I forgot to tell you guys that if you are coming to the show to see the car, and see us hopefully, as well, there is a little code that gets you like a few dollars off. I'm sorry I can't get you more discount than that, but I don't know. It's better than nothing anyway. But really, if you guys come to the show on Friday, then you'll be the first people to see the car. So there's a few more things that are going to be done between now and the show, and you guys will see it next week. We're going to get some rims put on the car probably, and tires. The stickers, guys, the ones that you guys voted for in an episode probably 4 weeks ago. I put in the video that, you know, you guys should leave in the comments which ones you guys think, which ones you voted for. And if you want to find out which ones are going to be on the car, then you got to subscribe so you can see next week's video. Or if you want to beat everyone, then you can have a look at it on Friday. So exciting. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for this video. Sorry that we missed a lot of footage and we missed a lot of things out, but I promise you that next week we're going to go through everything. I'll tell you more about how it was built and how it gets put together, and yeah, and we can give you a review after living in this for like 2 weeks. So anyway, bye guys.